What up, gun family? GreatMan47 back on the scene with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the KingSlayer by SwampFox. Stay tuned. Here we go, y'all. Alright, what is up, gun family? GreatMan47 back at you. Hey, if this is the first time you've visited my channel, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. Check out the other content that I have, and if you like what you see, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. I appreciate that as well. Hey, let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the SwampFox KingSlayer, which is a reflex optic that I recently purchased. I picked up the SwampFox KingSlayer for the B&T APC9. If you didn't have a chance to look at that video, make sure you head back after this video, check it out. I did do a review on this pistol caliber carbine as well. All right, y'all, so one of the reasons that I picked this up, one of the things that led me to picking up the KingSlayer was that I did purchase another SwampFox product not too long ago. If you go back and look at my Canon TP9 SC Elite, you will see that I picked up the SwampFox Sentinel red dot that actually fits perfectly on the TP9. I love this particular optic, so I went ahead and went out and got another SwampFox product. So some of you guys might say, well, if you like the Sentinel so much, why didn't you just put the Sentinel on the B&T? Well, the Sentinel is a little bit smaller than the KingSlayer is. The KingSlayer is a little bit larger, as you can see, and it is just a robust, stout, affordable optic that you could put on a handgun. You could put on a pistol caliber carbine such as this APC9. You could throw it on a AR-15, AK-47, a shotgun as well. Just really robust, well made, and like I said, it's an affordable price. I think on their website it goes for $189. So that's $189 for a good quality product in comparison to some of the other products that are out there on the market that might be $300, $400 and up. Damn! So if you're looking for something that you don't have to break, you don't want to break the bank, but you want something quality, go with something like this KingSlayer. I have put about 700 or 800 rounds to the B&T with this KingSlayer on it, and it has held zero and just held up, you know, at a high level. Like I said, the construction of it, the high grade aluminum that it's made out of makes it really durable and also very lightweight at the same time. I gotta say too that the actual window itself, the size of the window is perfect because, you know, again, I wanted to buy something that was going to be durable and solid, but yet small and compact, because I wanted to keep this APC9 small and compact as well, so that when I fold it up, it's easy to store or easy to transport and doesn't really take up too much real estate and make the footprint too large or oversized. You know, one of the things that I like about it is the fact that, you know, not only is it durable, not only is the window size perfect for acquiring the sight, the window glass is also very clear. So looking through that glass, there's no glare, there's no color, you know, issues with the glass as well. It does come in 3 different flavors. You can pick it up with a red dot. It is a 2 MOA red dot. You can also pick it up with the 2 MOA red dot that also has a ring around it, and I believe that ring is also 65 MOA. And then this one, the one that I picked up, is the green dot, which is a 2 MOA green dot with the 65 MOA ring around it as well. So my first time actually picking up a green dot for my optic, and I gotta say I like it a lot. Easy to acquire in the sunlight and the daylight. So very happy with that. One of the other things that I like about this optic is the fact that you do not have to remove it from the weapon in order to change the battery. You know, some of the older or other, I shouldn't say necessarily say older, but some of the other optics that you can find out there on the market, you have to remove the optic and put the battery underneath it, and when you need to change it. So you know, obviously for a lot of us, we know that that ends up us losing zero, and then we have to re-zero in or re-sight in our optic. just because we changed the battery. And for me, you know, that's something that I don't really care for. So this optic, you can just slide out this little tray after taking out the screws, slide on your new battery, slide it back in, tighten the screws. Controls there for brightness, up and down, are right there. They're kind of rubberized, easy to access, easy to use, to press. You know, just very functional, very simple. There are, you know, knobs on there for up and down. The up and down is right there on the top of the optic, as you can see. And then on the right side is your right to left, so that when you are zeroing this in or sighting it in, easy to do. The box also includes a couple tools to make that very easy for you. It also includes, you know, a rubberized cover for this optic as well, just in case you're transporting it, you don't want to nick it up or beat it up. You can slide that rubberized sheath on top of the optic as well. It does have an RMR footprint, so if you're using it for a handgun, you want to and you need one that has an RMR footprint, that is what you're going to get with the KingSlayer here. Obviously, I have it mounted on the top of you know, this PCC with Picatinny rails across the top, because it also comes with a Picatinny rail attachment. So all you do is mount the KingSlayer to this attachment, which then connects to your Picatinny rail. And it actually works out perfectly in terms of the height for this pistol for me. Very easy for me to acquire the sight. Very, very easy to do that. And also, in addition to that, as you might notice on this particular gun, I have some backup flip-up sights just in case this optic fails. It kind of worked out perfectly because the KingSlayer actually sits right below the post and ring of my two sights, my front and rear sights, just right over top of the optic if it were to fail. So that kind of worked out for me perfectly. It wasn't planned that way, but just kind of worked out that way. You know, so I'm happy with it. Again, I put like, you know, 700-800 rounds, I think, 900 rounds through this thing, and it has kept zero like a champ. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. The one thing that I don't like about this particular optic is the fact that it does not have the shake and wake feature.
You're gonna cry in the car.
So for those of you that don't know what the shake and wake feature is, for example, the Sentinel does have the shake and wake feature, which means that if it's sitting still for a period of time, it will go off to conserve battery life, but as soon as you move it, it turns back on. That way it's ready to go as soon as you pick it up or pull it out of your holster or whatever. And some of you guys will say, well, if you're going to use the B&T for a defensive weapon, why would you have something that does not have a shake and wake feature? Because I consider this weapon, or any weapon that I would have stored away or in a backpack, as a secondary weapon, which you only present that weapon, or you only utilize that weapon when you have time and opportunity. So what that means is, if I need to immediately address a threat, that's what my handgun or my pistol is going to be for. This is for a quick reach, quick address, immediate threat. All right, but if I have time and opportunity where I can hide behind cover or something like that, or in my house I have time to pull out this weapon, I have a few seconds to at least pull it out, deploy it, and hit the switch on the side of the actual optic, and ready to go. So would I have this on a weapon that is going to be my primary EDC weapon, or something that I'm going to pull out because immediately I need to address a threat?
Hell no, no, raise the...
I would not have an optic that does not have the shake and wake feature. So if SwampFox would make this with a shake and wake feature, that would be, I think, pretty good. That would actually take this optic to the next level. So again, it works perfectly for what I need it for on my B&T APC9, and I gotta say I'm very happy with it at this point. All right, hey y'all, that is all I got for you at this point, and on this optic, this reflex sight by SwampFox. Do me a favor, if you have some comments, questions, or if you've had an opportunity to try this out and own one, and you have something to say about the SwampFox KingSlayer, do me a favor, drop that down in that comment section. I appreciate you riding with me on another one, and if you ain't packing, you're slacking. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.